we have a brand new Blu-ray release of The Ruins, unrated, from Paramount. Now, when you see this without the Blu-ray logo, that can usually mean one thing. Yes, you've guessed it. The disc is a burnt on demand disc. This is a BDR. Now, Warner and them, when they did a on demand, they don't do burnt ones. They do pressed ones, like the Hitchers were pressed people. This one is not. The Ruin, so if you've not seen it, this came out back in the day. People kind of get stranded on like a Mayan's temple or something like that, and they end up getting like exposed to this bad stuff going on. It's kind of like an infection movie, kind of like people are infected, whatnot. And the locals won't let them off the little mountain, the little hill, or whatever it is. 2008. I remember watching this thing when it came out. I had the DVD. I got it from Hastings back in the day. Good cast, good movie, really. If I remember the most about this thing, it's like the movie just fills you with dread. It's dread. It's just, it gets your anxiety up, especially if you don't like germs. I don't really like germs, which who does, but the cast is good. It's a young cast. It's not really young anymore. There's some gross out stuff on here as well. I mean, I remember, there's some stuff that makes your skin crawl, and that's what you need. And especially this being the unrated one. It was too intense for theaters in 2008, ladies and gentlemen. So here it is now. Bladed Customs giving its props. You get a making of the ruins, creeping death, building the ruins, deleted scenes with original commentary by director Carter Smith and editor Jeff, whatever his last name is. Like I said, this is a new release of it. It's not the old one. This one is burnt on demand. I give the movie a 3 out of 5. Always was a fan of it. A lot of the movies back then that maybe people kind of felt a little underwhelmed about back in the mid 2000s, I think you should revisit them because I think they kind of hold up a little better now than they did then. I didn't realize when I got that I actually have the original Blu-ray of this, which I got from a video store that went out of business. Has a quote on the bottom from Ain't It Cool News that this one does not have. It looks a little faded. That's probably because it was a video store. Other than that, it's almost identical. Same packaging, same wordings about stuff, same extras, only the stuff at the bottom is a little different and the quote ain't on it. But as you'll know, because this was the original release, it's on a real disc. It is a real Blu-ray disc that's not pressed. And I don't know why it's in a double case, because this was just a Blu-ray release. But nonetheless, The Ruins is back if you want to pick it up. It's burnt on demand, but those Blu-ray ones, I don't really notice that much of a difference between the Blu-ray ones. Thank you, neighbors, for being loud while I'm recording a video. I don't really notice that much of a difference on the Blu-ray ones. I know the DVD ones are kind of flimsy and can get real scratched easy. I feel like the BDRs are a little more on par with what you want. Even though it kind of sucks that's a BDR, still, it's got all your special features, and I checked, it looks pretty well the same. So, pick that up from Paramount. It's The Ruins, out again on a BDR. 3 out of 5.